Senate Bill 72. Imagine this. Imagine your car is in the shop for 2 months. So you rent a car to get to work and take your kids to school. After 30 days, the rental company tells you the damage protection you bought no longer applies unless you sign new paperwork or go without coverage. What the bill says it does? Senate Bill 72 says it's fixing a mismatch in Texas law by allowing rental car agreements, including damage waivers, to last up to 180 days instead of just 30. What it actually does? This means rental companies can now put renters into one long contract for up to 6 months instead of renewing every month, while renters still depend on the company to decide when and how refunds are issued. It shifts control towards rental companies and away from renters because there is no state oversight to make sure refunds actually happen. Who benefits? Large rental car companies that want fewer renewals and simpler long-term contracts. Renters who need long-term rentals and want continuous damage protection. Who pays the price? Renters who return cars early or cancel coverage but have to rely on the company to approve and issue refunds. Everyday Texans who lack the time or resources to dispute unfair charges. Why it matters. When consumer protections exist only on paper and enforcement is left to corporations, people often lose out. If a refund is delayed or denied, the burden falls on the renter, not the company. That imbalance shows up in higher costs for families who can least afford surprise charges. Questions to ask your lawmakers. Why was no state oversight or reporting requirement added to make sure refunds are actually issued? How are renters supposed to challenge unfair refund denials without hiring a lawyer? Would you support adding clear timelines or penalties so refund rights are real, not optional? Bottom line, Senate Bill 72 fixes a technical problem in the law, but it leaves renters trusting companies to police themselves when money is on the line.